This is the typical mistake so many people are doing when it comes to negotiation with clients. Let me help you with this. So I've been doing a lot of negotiation between the time I'm doing now content creation for companies or when I did big events with my other company called Airwhip. And here's a couple of tips that I really want to share with you guys that has helped me to close better deals. Number one is to actually do so much research about the client you want to do, negotiations with. You want to sell a product or service. What kind of gap can you fill in? What can you help the client with your service? So if we take me, for example, content creator, I go into my clients, look at the social media, look at the websites. What can my kind of content help them to be better on the website, better on the social media? How can my service help them to sell more product or service on their side? That's number one. Do a lot of research and find out what kind of gaps you are actually filling with your services. The number two is when you're sitting there, talk in we form, not in I form. We form means that you're going to sit almost like next to the client and tell, let's do this together. This is what I see we do together. When we are creating content, you are going to sell this kind of service. We are going to do this. We are going to take us to the next level. So I am already talking that we have signed a deal because I'm so passionate that we're going to work together. So I talk a lot about the we form. Third tip is, when you have been talking, you're presenting your entire presentation, you start to negotiate with your client, be quiet. You have provided everything for the client. When you're done, you just sit there and be quiet. And I know that is really uncomfortable, but that is the best strategy you can think about. And the reason why is because you let the client think. And then they might ask you some questions, you reply to them. The fourth one, is the next step. When you have talked to them, they have answered your questions, you have answered the questions, the next step. Next step can be, let's sign the contract. Let's get started. Let's see you on Monday. Let's book a next meeting. So always the next step. And there's a couple of reasons why you should do this. It's because you're confident that let's work together. You are always on the control side that makes the client feel safe. You always want to make the client feel safe, that you have the control of the situation. You know what the next step is. The better prepared you are for the next step for them, you're already on the way to signing the deal. Because as soon as you have filled the gap, you're finding a solution for them, and you feel confident that you're going to take over social media, for example, they're going to feel that you know what you're doing. So think about that. Practice, make a plan, and I think you will succeed so much easier. I hope this helped. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will help you as much as I can. I will see you in the next one.